Welcome back, everyone. The year 2020 seems to keep throwing bombshells. For one Starkville family, it started before the coronavirus pandemic when they learned their unborn son might not survive. Fast forward to June 2020, Wilder Williamson arrives and today continues to get stronger. WCBI's Scott Martin shares how the Williamson family and a group of friends and strangers are staying Wilder strong.
Hey, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. Where's your bubble? Where's your bubble?
Little Wilder Williamson was born with a mass on his right lung. Doctors first made the scary discovery back in January, 6 months before his due date. After a few visits with different doctors, Blake and Charlie Williamson were told news no parent wants to hear.
It was really grim. They were like, there's a good chance that, this baby won't make it to term or that it could be a stillborn.
The mass had started out so big that they were afraid of cardiac arrest.
The mass was keeping his other lung from developing. The Williamsons were referred to a hospital in Houston, Texas. By the time Charlie was 32 weeks along, Houston would become their temporary home.
Their major concern was he was not going to survive if he was born in Mississippi. Like at UMC, they did not have the technology to and the surgeons to be able to perform that surgery that he would probably need at birth.
Wilder was born at 39 weeks. Immediately after birth, he was put on a heart-lung bypass machine. He also underwent surgery where doctors removed the lower and middle lobes of his right lung. Wilder was 5 weeks old the first time he was held by his mom and dad.
We didn't see his eyes open for almost a month.
I mean, it was
close to a month before he opened his eyes for the first time.
It was like the first week of July.
So that was another miracle, just to see your child's eyes for the first time.
After 63 days on a ventilator, doctors were finally able to remove it, giving the Williamsons another glimpse of hope. Though the road to recovery is still long, one thing Wilder has proven so far is he's a fighter.
He's a miracle baby. I mean, there's no other words to describe him. I mean, he is a living, breathing testimony of, the power of hope, the will to survive, and the power of prayer.
He certainly is a fighter. Charlie says so many people were asking for updates, so she gives daily updates on Facebook. They're still in Texas and will be there for several weeks to come. Coming up tomorrow, the Williamsons share what the journey has been like during the middle of a global pandemic and how their hometown has been their rock.